Master Duel can often be criticized for its extremely high rarity decks, leaving free-to-play and budget players behind. But how wide is that gap? How far can you truly push the limits of Master Duel's lowest rarity cards? In this series, I will challenge myself to climb the Master Duel Ranked Ladder using only cards in the normal or rare rarity. No supers and no ultras. Additionally, I will focus on a free-to-play format, relying 100% on what Master Duel itself grants me. On top of that, I will limit the amount of crafts I can do based on milestones I reach throughout the series. How far can the lowest rarity cards in Master Duel take me? There's only one way to find out. This is Master Duel NR only. Make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and hit the like button so you don't miss a single episode. What's up, duelists? I'm Smashton, aka SmashtonYGO, and welcome to the first ever episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel NR only. As you can see from the intro, we are going to be only using normal and rare rarity cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel and seeing just how far we can get in the ranked Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel ladder with the lowest level rarity cards possible. No SRs, no URs are allowed whatsoever. So to start this challenge off immediately, we already have 3 structure decks that we're going to have to go ahead and start to pick from. We will be using cards from this because we're going to need as much help as we possibly can. But obviously, if we click into like the Power of the Dragon, there's a few cards like, let's say, Blue Eyes White Dragon or Silver's Cry or Threatening Roar, as well as everything in the extra deck that if we were to pick this one, we're going to have to just throw away immediately because they are not a rare card. They are not a normal rarity card. So we can't use them. That's where the real challenge of this series is going to come from, is trying to get the best deck that we possibly can using only normal and rare rarity cards. So I'm going to take a second and look at all of these decks here and really decide which one will be the best base for us to start this challenge. Okay, so I'm looking at this one here, and the immediate thing that stands out to me, less so the Blue Eyes stuff, but is a 1900 beat stick here in Luster Dragon, as well as Twin-Headed Behemoth, which just keeps coming back. It's just basically free fodder there, which I appreciate. Axe Dragonute is also like just a 2000 attack monster, which is pretty good. Kid Moto also gets us a guy. I also like Ring of Destruction. Stamping Destruction's okay. Rush Recklessly is okay, but hopefully we can upgrade that later. And Back to Square One is removal, so this one's not bad, but let me check out the other ones really quick. So Synchro of Unity. Immediately we have 5 cards here that we're going to have to just throw away. 3 MST is really nice, to be perfectly honest with you. And also 2 extra deck monsters that are rare rarity is not bad, and they're not horrible. If nothing else, they are beat sticks. Kunai with Chain's okay as well. The Warrior Returning Life could be useful. Shard of Greed is like eventually a Pot of Greed, I guess. I kind of think I like the Dragon one over this one for now, but let me check the last one. And then we have Link Generations. Jelly Cannon's cool, and unfortunately Rasterliger is a UR, which could have been nice, but our only extra deck card here would be Prog Leo, and that's just not really good enough. So I actually think Power of the Dragon is going to be the correct choice here, just because there's bigger beat sticks in here, as well as it has removal plus Ring of Destruction. I think it's going to be the best choice, but keep in mind, once again, we will have to decraft Blue Eyes and Silver's Cry, as well as the extra deck monsters. And if we can't decraft them, because I can't remember if the game allows you to dust these guys, then we just will never use them, and they'll forever be in our collection and just collect dust by themselves. All right, so let's go ahead and select the powerful Power of the Dragon as our first deck. I do think it's the correct choice. I just think in general it's better. We're just going to call ourselves Master Duel NR and call it there. All right, duelists, here we are on the main page. We have our starter deck, and we have 1,000 gems to play around with. And like I said in the intro, we're going to go ahead and use those 1,000 gems to go ahead and beef up our strategy by buying 10 just generic, completely normal master packs and try to pull some decent NR stuff. Again, if we pull any SRs or URs, we're just going to decraft them. We're not going to be using them. The way we might do this is, the way I kind of want to do this is more free to play, right? I don't want to dump any money into this to really keep the whole low rarity, low budget sort of idea going. And so if I can avoid trying to spend money, I will. So these early episodes for sure I'm going to be trying to use everything that Master Duel gives you in order to make gems. But later on, we'll see how we are. We'll see if we think we can reach that higher echelon of Master Duel ranks, and maybe we'll consider buying stuff. But so that means we're going to be relying on Master Packs to open secret packs for us, and we're going to be relying on Master Duel to give us gems to spend on those secret packs. So I'm not going to craft anything. SRs, URs, again, are off the table. If we pull them, we decraft them. But if we do pull SRs in the Master Packs and they unlock a secret pack, we can take a look. And we can potentially go into it and open up that pack to try to get some more specific cards that we might need for a strategy. But we're going to be relying on the Master Packs to get us there, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and go straight into 10 generic Master Packs. Remember, we're not looking for any secrets or not secrets. We're not looking for any ultras or supers. And that looks a little unfortunate because it looks like we have quite a few. But let's go. Let's see what we can get from these Master Packs. We're gonna need a lot of help. Okay, so lots of rares. I like to see that. White Aura Whale gonna be taken immediately into decrafting, but we did get Runic Dispelling. If your opponent adds a card from deck to hand, except during the draw phase, discard a card from the hand and banish top 2 cards of the deck. That's probably gonna be in the deck. That's pretty good. That puts the opponent down a card. I like that a lot. Expendable Die might make it if we have any good warriors that we can just play as removal, because it basically turns any warrior monster into an exiled force, but we also get to draw a card, so we'll have to see about that. Scopin probably won't make the list. I don't think Doc's gonna make the list. Speedroid Domino Butterfly is a little too specific. Brother of the Fire Fist is cool, but I don't know if we're going to be able to make that. And then Ice Barrier is not great. Also, 6-star for that stat line. I don't know about that. All right, we got an Ultra here. Not going to be super relevant right now because we're at 0 gems now. So even if we opened up a sick secret pack, we're not really going to be able to go into it. So let's go ahead and look at what it is. Stellar Knight, Constellar Diamond. Unfortunate, but we're not going into that pack. This is the 1600 beater. Meta Formation. That's a Metalfoes card. Okay. Activate this card only if both players control a monster that was special summoned from the extra deck. That's going to be a little difficult. Negate the effects of face-up monster special summoned from the extra deck. Okay. If a monster is destroyed by battle involving 2 monsters that were special summoned from the extra deck, send this card to the graveyard. That's interesting. I've never seen this card before in my life, but also beautiful artwork. Like, holy crap. What a gorgeous freaking card right here. Not sure that's going to make the list, though. Ambush Soldier. During stand fights, tribute special summon 2 heroic challengers. We'll think about that if we ever get those. There's another really sick UR that we are just not going to play. Guts of Steel. Scraps, okay. And then Amaze Attraction Horror House. That's amazement cards. All right, let's move on. Amazoness Paladin actually is not bad. That's an 1800 beater because it counts itself. So that's actually summonable. That's a Vendread card. It might go in as a tribute summon. Strength and Unity is a Blue Eyes card. We can't even play Blue Eyes. This could come up, actually. If a monster you control whose current attack is higher than its original attack is destroyed by battle or card effect, especially summon this card from Pendulum. So think about this. I have a warrior, right? I rush Recklessly it, and then, or find some way to get its attack higher. And then I use that trap we pulled earlier to pop an opponent's monster, draw a card, special summon this guy. That requires a lot to go right, but it's a potential play. Parametalfoes Fusion. Yep, that's a Metalfoes card. Lich Lord, King of the Underworld. If you tribute summon it, tribute must be dark. That's annoying. Distributed by a card effect sent to the graveyard, add it from graveyard to hand. That is terrible. Cyber Valley. Yeah, Cyber Valley is great, actually. That card's insane. That's a huge rare card. I'm down for that. I mean, we don't have gems right now, but we will slowly earn them. And I know the secret packs only last a certain amount of time, but Pendulum might be decent. Okay, well that specific card is obviously getting dusted. Oh, it's so hard because I have to like rewire my brain to like account for the fact that we have to dust these cards. Then Dread card, destroy face-up monster with the A counter. That's horrible. Red Mirror. This is like a RDA card or something. Okay. Burning Abyss. That's gonna be hard to keep around. Assault Wyvern is an 1800 beater, and if it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, tribute this card, or you can. Especially summon a dragon from hand or graveyard, except itself. That's pretty insane. That's actually huge. Wow, that's pretty good. For how weak our deck is right now. I mean, it's a 1900 beater. And Hayate. Cool. We're definitely not going to be making Sky Striker anytime soon. Alright, let's open them all. We'll kind of go through them. Ritual Beast is probably not happening. Alien Shock Trooper is 1900. Super Rush Headlong. Target a face-up monster you control and declare an attribute. If that target battles an opponent's monster with that attribute this turn, destroy that opponent. That's pretty good. Iron Dragon Tiamaton is actually pretty solid, I think. Polychemicritter Hydra-Dragon. Hydreigon. I've never seen this card in my life. Oh, it's a Gemini. Oh, yeah, that's awful. And then Tomb World stuff. All right, we're halfway through. We've gotten some good stuff, to be fair. We've gotten some good stuff. I'm okay with it so far. Let's go ahead and get this super out of the way. Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon. That's never going to happen. Tindangle card. Oh, dude. Machina Fortress. I love... Oh, man. Machina is so cool. Not going to happen. Gustos. Dogmatic is not happening. Stardust. Not happening. That's interesting. It's a 2000 defense point monster, if nothing else. And then Gladiator Beast. Also not happening. Alright, let's check out this guy. Plunder Patrol. Cool. Aloof Lupine. Sure. Worm Ghouls. Each time a face-down defense position monster split face up, place a worm counter on this card. That's not very good. I mean, this synergizes with that other one, but I don't think that's really that good. Falling Sanctuary is Sanctuary in the Sky stuff. Nordic stuff. I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to play Nordic type stuff at all, really, because I'm pretty sure, like, Odin and stuff is ultra rare, so. Unfortunate. Fortune Fairy, when you draw it, reveal it, special summon from your hand. That's actually insane. If this card is special summon from the hand, target one other face-up monster on the field, banish it until the next standby phase. That is pretty good. That's pretty good. I think we play that. Oh my god, we have two of these guys. We have two Smile Sorcerers. Alright, pack number 8. Let's see what we got. Mech Lord Factory. We're not playing Mech Lords. Samorg Bird of Ancestry. Okay, if we ever get like a bunch of cool wind stuff, we can play that. Jormungandr the Nordics Serpent. Yeah, that's not happening. Battling Box of Spirits, not happening. Naturia Hydrangea, that's not happening. Starry Night, not at the moment. Supreme King's Castle is not going to be useful. And then Hyper Psychic Blaster Assault Mode. We don't even have Assault Mode activate, so we're just chilling. Book of Moon's huge! Holy crap, Book of Moon is insane! Whoa! Holy crap, I was gonna use a craft that I earned on that. Wow, Book of Moon is insane. Wow, we have a deck, y'all. Book of Moon is incredible. Holy crap, look at that. That's insane. I don't even care. I don't even care using the SR. Oh, I actually clicked the rest of them, but it doesn't look like any of them were going to be super important anyway. Book of Moon is incredible. All right, this all 10 packs, throw them all away just for that one Book of Moon. That's incredible. Holy crap, Book of Moon is crazy. Battle Loss stuff. Tackle Crusader. That's a good card. We'll probably play that. Contrast Hero Chaos, and then Elemental Hero. All right. Well, once again, all of these cards here are just going to get dusted. However, the big highlight here really is Book of Moon. I mean, this is probably on the high end of what the rare sort of generic staple cards can be. So I'm very happy with that. I am super pleased. We also like pulled a ton of secret packs here that if we had more gems, we could go into. But for now, we are at a nice 0 gems. We are going to earn some here. We actually earn 1,120. So it might be worth taking a look at what we unlocked and seeing kind of what we can get in all of it. We also have a few free pulls that we can go ahead and do real quick as we continue to try to beef up our strategy before we get into the real duels here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick and just show you any highlights that I might find and see if we pull anything decent. So we have a planet-specific card here. We also have tier limit stuff, but that's never going to come up. So I think this one's a dud here. Actually huge. This pack is huge. Cyber's Gadget, who cares? Ancient Warrior's Loyal Guan Yun is literally basically a Cyber Dragon. If your opponent controls a monster, special summon this card from your hand. That is, and he's 2,500. This guy is insane. I'm getting insane luck. Book of Moon and this guy are like some of the best that you can get. Holy crap. We even got Link Devotee if we ever somehow can get a Link strategy going, and a Crusadia Regulix. So like this is insane. This is why we're using what Master Duel is giving us, because we get the opportunity to get these guys. And yeah, I mean, that's like 1 in a billion right there. Holy crap. All right, we've been getting some really good luck. Let's go ahead and get the free pack from Treasures of the Cosmic Ocean and see what we can pull from this. Abyss Soldier, nope. Worm Yagan is insane too. Shout out to Simo's Master Duel Masochist series. This thing's been putting in work there. And then we do have White Mirror. I think we had a card that synergized with my White Mirror earlier. Not sure, but anyway, let's get to our last free pack here. Can't use that. Go ahead and do this one as well, because we're not going to be able to use that. Revival Jam is hilarious. We might play that. I think we're going to play Revival Jam. Pretty cool. Battle Tuned is interesting if we can get a synchro strategy going. Magnum Shield for a warrior. That could come up. Artifact Beagle Top. Okay, that's not really useful. And then Exorcist stuff. We also got Artifact Aegis, which can protect, I guess. Okay. A few more good things. Just for rules' sake, I'm also not gonna like purchase any of the structure deck stuff, I don't think, right now. Because I really kind of want this to be closer to a sealed series than a constructed series. So structure deck stuff is going to kind of take a back burner unless you guys think it'd be interesting. But for right now, it's just going to be master packs, secret packs, and then some crafts here and there. Okay, I looked through all of these secret packs, and I'm not super convinced any of them are worth going into for just normals and rares. So I think I'm actually going to take this 1,000 and just save it. I might just put some into the dual pass here. The problem with buying the dual pass is that, like, I don't know if we're going to be able to actually fill it out because we're going to be losing a lot. And I'm not sure that we're going to be able to finish it, especially because I think there's only a couple more days to finish it. Yeah, 14 days. We're definitely not going to win enough in 14 days to fully complete it. So I think I'm actually just going to bank them. I'm just going to save them for now. And we're going to go ahead and get into the deck builder and start, you know, messing around a little bit with things in there and get right into the duels. So it's worth noting that the doing the tutorial stuff at the beginning and skipping through does get you a set of cards here as well that we can also use, which gets us a few things that are actually pretty good. Smashing Ground is removal, which is great. Shield Crush can be removal. Dust Tornado is back row removal. Skill Successor is a decent battle trick, as well as an 1800 beater, a 1600 beater, and a Toon Warrior that's a level 3 tuner that we can synchro into. On top of that, we also get 2 extra deck monsters, Defender of the Labyrinth, which is okay, and then Mighty Warrior, which I'm not sure we're going to actually be able to make with the deck we're going to create, but it's here, it exists, and we can potentially make it. Also, Ballista Squad is not terrible. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and go to our URs and SRs, and just go ahead and dismantle them all. They're all gone. As cool as they are, we can't use them. They're illegal to use for us, so gone. Out of the collection, don't even have to worry about it. Okay, so now we have it sorted by all of our normal and rare cards that we own, so let's go ahead and get building and see what we can make. Okay, so this is what I ended up coming up with. I actually think it looks pretty decent, especially for early on. We have Tomb Warrior in here because it's a level 3 tuner with 1600 attack, which is not bad. And actually, if we have it plus any of our other level 3s, such as like Twin-Headed Behemoth, then we can actually make Mighty Warrior, which could come up. We have 3 Luster Dragon because it's a 1900 beater. Same thing with Alien Shock Trooper. Beckoned by the World Challenge is an 1800 beater. Cyber Valley is just kind of crazy because it lets us just be very flexible if we have that card. Twin-Headed Behemoth is going to come back at least once, which is pretty useful because it just gets us a body on the board. Revival Jam can also come back at the cost of 1,000. Amazonas Paladin is an 1800. Dragonet is a 2000 attack normal summon. Yagan can bounce stuff, which is pretty good. Then we have Tackle Crusader, which if it's sent to the graveyard, then we can either basically Book of Moon, our opponent's monster, or we can bounce a Spell Trap, which is pretty good. Assault Wyvern, if it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, we can just get rid of it to get a different monster, which it might come up if we need the 100 attack from a Luster Dragon that happens to be like in my hand or graveyard or something to that effect, but mostly it's also just good because it's 1800. The effect is kind of a bonus. Tiamaton is kind of iffy because it needs to come out where basically it needs to be that my opponent has a set card, they summon a monster immediately in front of it, and then also I set a card in the back right there, and then I can special summon it. I think that might come up, but we'll have to see. Fortune Lady Fairy Sui is a free special summon, so that's why she's there. And then we have our big guys. Loyal Guan Yun is just a free guy. He's a free 2500 if our opponent controls a monster, so excellent to play. Strong Wind Dragon. Now hear me out. This is a 1 tribute that can't be destroyed by a monster with the same attack, which is fine. But if it's tribute summoned using a dragon type monster, which we do have a few of those at this point, then it's going to gain attack equal to half the original attack of the tributed monster. So, for example, if we do get to special summon the Tiamaton and then can immediately tribute summon it for a Strong Wind Dragon, then it's going to become a 3400 attack 1 tribute, which I think is actually pretty solid. And we do run a decent chunk of dragons in here, so I think that could definitely come up. And also, again, it synchronizes with Assault Wyvern, I believe, because, yeah, it is a dragon, and so if it gets destroyed or whatever, or if it's just in our hand and we need to get it out, then we can tribute the Assault Wyvern for it using its effect. And then we have Simorgh, Bird of Ancestry. So the theory behind this one is that the monsters that are going to stick the most probably are going to be either Strongwind Dragon or Luster Dragon. And if we special summon if we tribute summon Simorgh, then we can tribute summon it with wind monsters for 1 less tribute, so only 1. So it becomes a 1 tribute. And so it can also get its effects, right? If you tribute it using only winds, you can target 2 cards your opponent controls and then bounce them. So if we do tribute over a Luster Dragon with to make Simorgh, then we can not only get it for 1 less tribute, so basically a 1 tribute monster, it's 2900 and it can spin 2 cards, or bounce 2 cards, I should say. I just think that is pretty good and can come up. Also worth noting that Twin-Headed Behemoth is also a win, so again, there's synergy here. 2 Smashing Ground for removal, 2 Shield Crush because it's removal if we Tackle Crusader, put something in defense, or Book of Moon, put something in defense. Back to square one is removal. Rush Recklessly could potentially come up to beat over something that our opponent has. Book of Moon's crazy. Super Rush Headlong is basically removal. Runic Dispelling is iffy as well. It kind of just puts our opponent back a card, but we're giving it a shot. I don't like skipping my next battle phase, but we'll see how it goes. 2 Dust Tornado for back row. 2 Ring of Destruction, which is, again, removal. Skill Successor is a cool battle trick, and then Ballista Squad is removal in a tight pinch. Extra Deck is mostly useless outside of, like, exactly Mighty Warrior and maybe Defender of the Labyrinth. So this is our first iteration of the NR only deck. Let me know how you would have built it down below, and let's go ahead and get into some of these duels and see how well it performs. This is going to be quite the series. All right, here we are, right here. Fresh account. Season 23 has begun. We're in Rookie. We're not going to play with our starter deck. We're going to play with our NR only deck. Let's see if we can make it. So this is important because if we can make it past Rookie, then I give myself a free craft. It's going to be every rank up, basically, except for Rookie to Bronze, because, I mean, there's only 2 ranks in Rookie anyway. So if we can get to Bronze, then that's when we'll make it every rank. But for now, I need to get to Bronze to get my first craft, because I think the crafts are going to be fairly powerful. For an opening hand, this is insane. This is actually like an amazing opening hand. I'm going to play a little conservative, and I'm going to normal Luster Dragon. This also kind of cues the opponent in that I'm playing potentially the starter deck, which I kind of am in some ways. But we'll see how it goes. I don't see an extra deck, so I'm encouraged by that, but I also do see a Quibble Hedgehog, which means that they've played a while in the past. They're going to play Fortune Ladies, which is certainly interesting. Certainly an interesting choice. Okay, they grabbed Light. Allure of Darkness. Jesus. Okay. Sometimes it's just that easy. Sometimes it's just that easy. This is also part of the reason why I didn't want to do it for every rank up in Rookie, because I would have gotten a craft for this, and I didn't really feel like I played the game. So I'll take 300 gems and the Master Duel Proficiency test too, I guess. And sick. Let's jump right in. One more game, and we can get ourselves a craft. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here, because it looks potentially like a Dark Magician structure deck, which is almost certainly stronger than what we have right now, but we're going to give it a shot. We did get Sui in our opening hand, which sucks because I guess that doesn't count as drawing it. I think we have to draw it for turn. I don't know. Maybe this card doesn't work the way I think it does, but we'll have to see. Otherwise, the grip is not horrible. I am going to actually just set Yagen, set Skill Successor, and let them go ahead. I probably should have put Skill Successor in the middle here, in case they also put their cards right here in the middle, so that if I get Tiamaton, it can be a free summon, but getting used to the deck, huh? Piercing the Darkness. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Okay, Chocolate Magician Girl. This is fine. Battle phase, let's go! Okay, this is fine. You're gonna take 200, and then Yagen's just gonna throw your shit back. Cool. Alright, I'm cool with that. I like that. Unless it's like the trap. Ooh. End phase. Okay. Ring's crazy. Should we just go in? I'm gonna summon this guy. See what he's got. Because the problem is that being 1800, like if they do summon a Dark Magician, he's 25, right? Which Skill Successor is not gonna get me big enough. Magician's Combination. That is going to do literally nothing. So that's perfectly fine. Let's just punch with this. I'm gonna keep Yagen in defense. Alright, we'll go main 2. We'll set Ring. And that'll be that. Oh god. Tamias. Holy crap. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, he did the smart move too. Because if this sent from the spell and trap zone to the graveyard, you can destroy a card. Okay. There will be a new chain, so maybe they'll... I think I have to ring this, like, almost assuredly. Because this is not a quick effect, right? No. So I think I have to ring that. Oh, it doesn't have to target. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to ring anyway. And just get rid of this thing. Because I think it's a little too strong. I also might as well skill successor if they... Well, no, I don't have to do that. We'll take 28. But now I'm feeling pretty good because... Next turn I have lethal if they don't have anything. Well, no, I don't. But I'm close to having lethal. This would be 9. This would be 29. I actually do have lethal. I have just lethal. Oh, well, I don't have lethal anymore. True, they could just do that. Rush is cool. It does not get me there. So here's the new problem is that if I target this thing for an attack, they're gonna get to just get a guy for free. It has to be a spellcaster. I don't think this one counts because it wasn't summoned properly the first time. I don't think it counts. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't count. So I think we're actually okay. Oh, this is not my favorite thing to happen right now. Normal Shock Trooper. I think I have a play. And I'm going to put Yagin in attack. This might be stupid. But we're going to try for it. We're going to hit in, and it's going to activate. Okay, yeah, you have to do that. This is going to be half of 19. What, 950? Which is fine, because this thing is 800. So I think we're okay to not use anything. Yeah, this is fine. Punch into that. And then we are going to punch into this. And use Rush. To buff the Yagin. The biggest Yagin you've ever seen. And just clear the board here. And yeah, okay. Alright, I think we played that decently well. They need... Their 2 cards that they have, that they freshly drew, need to be kind of really good. I mean, that is really good. That is a really good card. Amayas, that's just a big dude. God dang it. Oh, he's huge, man. They're about to fusion summon too. Curry Bandit. It's so over. Holy crap. So do we... I think we actually skill successor here. Because it will at least keep a guy on the board for us. We have removal. We just need to draw it. We have Smashing Ground. We have Book. We have Back to Square One. We have removal. We just need to see it. If we can see it, we're in a good spot. We're not at game, but if we do see it, we're in a pretty decent spot. It's not quite it. That's not quite what I'm looking for. Yeah, we're gonna leave Sui in my hand for now, because if we do get Back to Square One, then we need it for a discard. Okay, they set a card. I just need Smashing Ground. Because actually Shield Crush deals with this. And then Smashing Ground deals with this. And then we're kind of at a stalemate. A little bit. Smashing Ground? Let's go! Yes! Let's go! Oh, that's insane! Holy crap, let's go! Smashing Ground. That's insane. Shield Crush? Oh, if we had a guy right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we do wall up here. And go. Dude, if we had a beater, oh my god, it'd be over! Top deck Smashing Ground. It's never felt so good. Watch them have something else crazy. Oh my god, that felt so good. No, not Circle. Oh, that's such a good top deck. Strength and Unity. I pulled this earlier. Sure. It's not gonna do it. Oh, this sucks. Oh, we need a beater. We need a beater so bad. I think we might need more monsters in this deck. Okay, so he knew what he drew because he ordered it with circle. So whatever he drew is something he preferred to draw. It's a Slate Warrior. Okay. Fair enough. It is a 1900. I would love that right now. Yep. Okay. We need a guy. We just need a guy. Come on, give us Luster Dragon. Dust Tornado. Oh no. Just go battle. Just go battle. Just go battle. Battle. Just go battle. That's pretty good. I'm gonna take Dark Magician Girl. Oh, it's about to be huge. Are you just gonna tribute summon Dark Magician Girl? End of main. Okay. This is still winnable. This is winnable, but we need a monster right now. It'd be hilarious is if they flip Eternal Soul right now. I don't know if Eternal Soul summons a Dark Magician Girl. If it did, summon it, try to go in for game, I pop Eternal Soul, and then all their monsters get destroyed. I need a Luster Dragon literally yesterday. Luster Dragon, Luster Dragon, Luster Dragon. This is fine. It does at least give me a turn. Yeah, this gives me a turn. So I'm going to go in phase and just hope that they repeat what they just did and just go battle phase attack. Hopefully they don't have a way to remove this. They don't look like they've had a lot to play with. Yeah, I mean, we knew that was a thing, but they grabbed DMG earlier, so I'm not sure that I'm that scared of what they're doing here. There's Magician's Rod. That's a little concerning, but again, like, they're gonna get a spell trap, but they can't use a spell trap right now because their zones are filled. So I'm not that pressed about it. This is where Cyber Valley comes in as a really good card, because if they just go battle here, then they swing into Cyber Valley, I banish it, draw a card, get that extra draw to try to find a guy, and then the battle phase will just end. They won't be able to swing with the next one for game. Uh-oh. Gotta be original names to be Dark Magician. Okay, that's fine. We know he has that now, though. We need to keep that in mind. Yes, we will Cyber Valley here. I'm gonna draw. Amazon's Pyroland works because we do have 2 buffs right now. That will work. We're gonna let them keep their spell trap zones clogged. I don't think that's worth it right now. We have a guy, so we're going to normal Amazon's Paladin. Yeah, I'm not using a book on this. We're gonna go battle phase. We gotta swing into the Slate Warrior, and then rush recklessly here. I don't love using rush recklessly like this, but it's kind of what we have to do to clear that Slate Warrior, because 1900 is just a little big. Oh, that's fantastic. Well then, that is quite unfortunate. Well, okay, cool. Yep, okay. That sucks. We still have a chance, though. Turn 18, by the way. Okay. 1 tribute. Dark Magician Girl. That is perfectly fair. Slate Warrior just clears here, which is really, really unfortunate. I have to basically decide if I want Slate Warrior to clear here. It doesn't, like... My Paladin's going to die anyway because of DMG. So I think Slate Warrior clearing is the correct move. Because if we do get a Luster Dragon, we can just clear the DMG and then clear the Slate Warrior the next turn, or we'll just stare at each other. So we have to book the DMG now. It's a little unfortunate, but we do what we had to. We're just basically trying to stay alive and hope we get something decent. The problem is we're starting to see him snowball here, where I'm trying to get just a card that's playable. and has like a lot of good stuff right now. And every turn he's getting more. So, if we normal tackle Crusader, we could clear the Slate Warrior finally. Alternatively, we clear DMG. I think we normal it and clear the DMG. Because again, we're not dead if Slate Warrior goes through. But we are dead if... We're not dead if DMG goes through either, but like... We can deal with the Slate Warrior with a Luster Dragon. That's really what we're waiting for, is one of our 3 of Luster Dragons. That we can either crash or just sit on. Oh, that's... Oh, God. That's not good. Whoa! What? What? Opponent surrender? Why? Why did they surrender? What? Y'all, tell me what just happened. They literally had it in the bag. What? I guess we take those. Wow. We're in bronze now. Oh, what? That was such an insane match that we were actually in. Mornfin, hilarious. What the heck? That's insane. All right, guys, we made it to bronze 5. So according to my rules, that gives us a single craft that we can use for our deck. That we can use to upgrade. So I can basically what I'm saying here is any NR that I want. I'll dismantle 3 that I know I'm never going to use for my collection, and then make 1 out of those 3 with the dust that I'll get from that to try to bolster my deck. Again, we had to get through rookie there because I didn't want to just craft everything and just make this deck a fully crafted NR. I still want to pull cards, so I don't want to craft over too often, if you know what I mean. So what we'll probably do is in bronze, we'll probably craft every other rank up, since there are a couple more tiers in bronze. Then once we hit silver, we'll really craft every rank because it takes a couple more duels to actually rank up in silver. Whereas rookie and bronze is like just 1 duel and you make it. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the first episode of Master Duel NR only. Let me know what you think about the series down below. And maybe tell me a suggestion in the comments of what you think I should craft, because there's a lot of good options. I'm kind of thinking maybe just another Book of Moon. There are a couple extra deck monsters that I could think about playing, because extra deck is going to be kind of hard to come by. And let me know what you think about opening packs and stuff like that for future episodes. Should I start with episodes with pack openings? Should I earn them as I go through the ranks? Or what do you think about it? Comment down below. Let me know. Let me know how you think I could improve the series as we keep going here, so that it's most enjoyable for you guys watching. And we'll see how far we can really get as the series goes on. I've been Smashton. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.